Hi, Bodie. Hi, Bodie. I know, you itch and you're so skinny. You're so hungry. Hi, handsome. Well, I know. Oh, you guys, those meds are gonna kick in. Right, beautiful? Yeah? Right, beautiful? There we go, we'll have to back up. We got some hungry and skinny cats.
Right, we're gonna go.
Well, let's just see. If I stay here, we can.
Okay.
But now it's just... All right, guys, sorry. We are in quarantine. Yeah, we're in quarantine rescue bay. Sorry, I was trying to walk in to show you cats, but we don't have internet in rescue bay, which we should. We have just taken in 6 new Highlanders and Bengal and a Bengal from a rescue. It's hard to tell here, but these boys look like they have lion cuts. No, they don't. This is obviously, they have skin conditions, they have mites, very malnourished. I know little Bodie over there, he got treated yesterday, so we're hoping that that starts fixing him right away. Over here is Kojo, who's so hungry, but he's got, you can see his whole skin. He's actually caused self-harm due to the skin issues he has, and they're very underweight. They're about 50% of what their actual weight would be, these 2 boys. But you can see they are eager for food. They're eager for attention. So if you're just joining us, we're in Rescue Bay here at the Wildcat Sanctuary. We did an emergency rescue case where we received a call from the same gentleman who asked us to help the other Highlanders to actually come back and get some other cats that he had found from the same breeder who passed away. These guys are in a lot different condition, malnourished, dehydrated, have definitely skin issues, and which is causing them to lose all their fur. But we're very excited that they're here. Dr. Camper and her husband dropped everything and drove to the airport, got on an airplane, drove to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, went to PetSmart, bought all the crates and everything needed to then drive them in a rental vehicle back here. And we wanted Dr. Camper to go because 2 went to the emergency clinic before, and I know she's back there hiding. So this is Lilith, aka Lily. She's in the corner. And Crystal, I haven't seen Crystal come out. I want to get closer, but I will lose service. And then we have little Savannah over here as well. You have a long curly tail. So Elise is obviously in protective gear since Elise does caretaking. Oh, there I see her. Little head. Let's go poke up there. Oh, she's a little shy one. She looks like the kids in Catio Town. But they're all doing well. Elise, everybody's been eating, right? Because I know Crystal hadn't eaten, but she's been needed subcutaneous fluids a couple times. But these guys are all very hungry. And so we are asking for support, not only to cover the rescue costs, but the vet costs. So all of these guys, initial intake, internet keeps going down, sorry. They received initial intake exams from Elise and Dr. C yesterday, and they have, some of them are on Clavamox, they all got Bravecto, some are on Nutrical to add calories. They've all been given new diets. Right now they're separated because we need to spay and neuter them, and we obviously don't want them to transfer mites to each other. This is beautiful Rolex right here. And you know, this is just temporary. They're here right now in quarantine so they can get their meds, they can get their treatments they needed before, obviously, we're going to merge them into sanctuary living in Catio Town with all of the others. But this is a perfect setup right now. I'm happy that they are. Hi, Rolex is very social. and he demands attention. So they're getting all the attention they need right now. We just want to make sure we're not spreading anything to other cats. And then once these guys put on a little bit more weight, I wanted to see, Judson's going to grab some photos if I do not lose service to show you. You're just a skinny man with sores everywhere. Poor guy.
Miss Crystal came down as meeting.
This is Bodie, one of my favorites. No, I don't tell anybody else. But yeah, his poor body and skin. And then this is little Kojo, sorry. Kojo, you're so skinny, man. You're so skinny. Your little back. Let's see if Kojo will. Hi, Kojo. No, you can't come out yet, handsome. Hi, your poor body. Your poor body. Yeah, you're gonna get filled up and you're gonna eat and you're gonna get filled out. Oh, you're so handsome. We're so happy that we can care for you here. Oh, I'm so happy we can care for you. Yeah, it's hard to see just how thin he is, but he is really extremely thin for his body, and we're really glad we got a call and to help these guys. They just did not deserve to be living the way they did, and definitely going to need some medical care. So again, if you guys have had pets, you know what intake exams, emergency vet visits cost. You guys also know vaccines that they're all going to need, microchips, and then eventually spays and neuters, right, Rolex? Rolex says, I'm fine. I can go right out there right now. Rolex is the one that was in the best body condition and most social, and he is so lovable. I know we put Wi-Fi in here. We had actually extended Wi-Fi in here, but we're having some challenges. Let me see how much I can get over here and visit everybody. Look at you, ladies. Look at you, ladies. Oh, I know, I'm so shy. Look at your tail. You've got like a Rudy tail, but much longer. Hi, Crystal. So this is Lilith and Crystal. And then beautiful Savannah. Savannah's in good shape. So Savannah and Rolla, look at those toes. You got so many toes. Oh my God, you have so many toes on the back feet too. So yeah, we're super happy they're here, and we cannot wait till they don't have to be in quarantine and in these teeny little kennels, but they are clean, fed, watered, and eating well. Hi, Savannah. Hi, Savannah. Oh, well, Rolex. Oh, Rolex. Oh, Rolex. Hi, handsome. Hi, handsome. And of course, when we are coming in and cuddling them, we're wearing the gown and the gloves right now, just so we don't spread anything from one cat to another or to anybody out in Catio Town. But we can't wait for the moment we can actually pet and give them some. If you emergency rescue of these Highlander hybrids that have they're crossed with Bengals. Hi, you guys need some nail trims. You can tell by the way you're lifting up your. And so you can see some are in better shape than the others, but some are very thin. Oh, you are so happy, boy. Others helps us cover vaccines. You know, $20 helps us do microchip. Obviously, a couple $100 will help with spay. I see you pooped outside your litter box. That's a total normal boy. For total normal boy. For this me of Bella the Bobcat.
Oh,
Hi, Kojo. So anybody, we know you guys have helped so much already, but you know, $10 goes a long way, right? You can see that Kojo has caused some self-harm by scratching so much because he itches. And so we've done flea and tick treatment. They're all done skin scrapes so that we can see if there's any other mites that need to be treated with something different. Well, sorry that the internet keeps going in and out on us, but I just definitely wanted to share your news. Rolex says, I don't know what anybody's talking about. I'm happy, healthy, and sweet, and so we are going to be bringing them some enrichment and everything. How are the boys taking their meds and everything?
Really good, actually.
Really? I think because they're so hungry, it's easy to get meds into them right now.
Good wet.
And good wet food, and I think in a week's time they're going to look extremely different. I think Rolex says, I'm ready for my intake exam and to be out of quarantine so I can go play in Catio Town with the rest. Rolex! He's just rubbing on everything. You are so silly. You are so silly. You are so silly. I know. I'm so glad. Look at you.
Do you want the feather?
He says, yes, please. Yes, please. So we're very optimistic that everybody with the proper treatment is going to just flourish and be completely well off. Like you said, quarantine is not fun for them or us, but it's essential to get them healthy and to make sure that they don't have anything that they can give anybody else. And we are really looking forward to what the future holds. We're kind of discussing that now. We've only known them for less than 24 hours. But as you guys love the other Highlanders and Bengals here at the sanctuary, we know their future will be bright, whatever that may be. And we're getting used to who's using litter boxes and not. I think Bodie tried to use his litter box, but he just kind of went the other way. So, well, thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for your help and support. We cannot go on these emergency rescues. You know, Catio Town is full. You know, all of our places are full. But how could we say no to these guys, especially with the medical care they needed? We were really, really worried about Crystal because she was not lifting her head or anything when we got the call. She's back there. You probably can't see her. Oh, she's got her little head peeking out. But with some emergency care, several days of subcutaneous fluids, she's up eating. She's still a little shy and calm, but at least we got her eating again. And I think she's going to bounce back. And Rolex is a busy boy. He's so helpful, Elise says. So helpful and playful and wants to be loved. So thank you guys for helping us say yes to 6 more lives. And we will continue to keep you updated in their health journey, their intake exams, and all their medication. And I'm just, this little one, he just has my heart. He also, not only does he look like Bella, he looks like a little palace cat. Bodie, do you know you're beautiful and we're going to make you feel better really soon? Do you know we're going to make you feel better really soon? Kojo. Hi, Kojo. Look at that face. Look at those cheeks. Yeah, yeah. Huh? Well, they've seen will come out of her shell, but if we only have one shy one, that's not bad. Savannah. Savannah is already rolling around. Hi, Miss Savannah. Hi, Miss Savannah. I know. Well, Elise, this seems to be way much easier than when we had the 30 Asian leopard cats in here during quarantine and needing help.
Very much so.
Good job, Rolex. I know Rolex has, we've got 2 here with extreme diarrhea. Rolex had some, so we'll see if he's pottying or if he is. Sorry, everybody's videoing while I'm watching, waiting to see what the outcome is.
Urine?
I can't tell. You covered it up. I think he's still trying to go. So I would assume he's got diarrhea and he's straining care of. We will definitely be taking care of it. I know 2 of these guys came with really bad diarrhea. So, well, thank you everyone for being here. We can't wait to get to know these guys and their personalities. And having them feel better. They already look like they're feeling better. With a good meal, warmth, and toys. So It's amazing how quickly we can fall in love, right? Especially when cats need our help and attention. So thank you guys for always keeping our rescue fund full, helping with emergency cases like this so that we can make sure they receive all the health care they need and then a long, really life. Ages, I don't know if we've got ages on most of these cats. I do know that this group is older than the Highlanders we have. We were told that most of these are uncles or fathers and mothers of the Highlanders that we already rescued. Obviously, Rolex here is the Bengal that's been bred into some of these Highlanders to create that spotted pattern and things like that. So he's deciding your clean job was too nice and it needs to be dirty again. I don't think he produced anything in the litter box, so we'll watch him. He might still be strange. Good. All right. Well, thanks everyone. We'll keep you posted and keep you updates as we get to know these guys. But they're yeah, Rolex is going to try again. Oh, he's having solid. Woo! We all are cheering. Solid stool. It's actually like you have a little more constipation. You went from diarrhea to constipation. So you guys have been through a lot in a few days, but happy. We're probably the only sanctuary that showcases cats using the litter box. But what goes in and what comes out is really important these days. And then Bodhi, I will put a note in again. So we're hoping from treatment yesterday that with just in a couple days, we won't see that over scratching anymore and that we're helping. I can't believe how uncomfortable that would be to scratch so much that you'd lose most of your fur on your body. All right. Well, welcome to the sanctuary, 6 new residents.